Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. In respect to the response given by Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami, one of APC's strongest governors have responded to him, and this particular governor from the southern part of Nigeria has always dared to be different whenever it comes to the issue of national importance, and he has won Malami to do his best in the court. And don't forget that this same governor was the same person who was ready to let go of his second term to ensure that Amotekun is established. And right now he said nothing can stop them in respect to this decision. We're going to look at his write-up and then we'll go into further discussion. But before we do all of that, if you've not subscribed, just hit the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. All right, let's look at the news in detail. Akeredolu, who is the governor of Ondo State, says the decision of the southern governors to enforce the ban on open grazing is irreversible. In a statement on Thursday, he said the governors will enforce the ban with vigor. The governor's statement is in reaction to the criticism of the open grazing ban by Abubakar Malami, Attorney General of the Federation. Akeredolu said the southern governors are ready to defend the legality of their decision in court. He said that the defense of open grazing by the AGF is wicked and arrogant. Well, let's look his full statement. And the statement is, Team, our decision is irreversible and will be enforced. According to the press statement, he said, I have just read the press statement credited to Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Mr. Malami, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, on the resolution of the Southern Governors Forum to ban open grazing in their respective states. The Attorney General of the Federation is quoted to have said that this reasoned decision, among others, is akin to banning all spare part dealers in the northern part of the country and is unconstitutional. It is most unfortunate that the AGF is unable to distill issues as expected of a senior advocate. Nothing can be more disconcerting. These outbursts should ordinarily not elicit response from reasonable people who know the distinction between a legitimate business that is not in any way injurious and a certain predilection for anarchy. Clinging to an anachronistic model of animal husbandry, which is evidently injurious to harmonious relationship between herders and the farmers as well as the local populace, is wicked and arrogant. Comparing this anachronism, which has led to loss of lives, farmland, and prosperity, and endanger untold hardship on the host communities with buying and selling of auto parts is not only strange, it is annoying, betrays a terrible mindset. That's serious, man. Mr. Malami is advised to approach the court to challenge the legality of the law of the respective states banning open grazing and decision in the Southern Governors Forum, taken in the interest of their people. We shall be most willing to meet him in court. The decision to ban open grazing stays. It will be enforced with vigor. Signed, Akeredolu, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Governor of Ondo State. I love this man. I'm telling you the truth. He had always been different. His attitude in national issues has no form of clinching on party differences. whenever he has to handle issues that pertain to his people, he deals with it as if he's not from APC or from PDP. Don't forget that this guy we're talking about is actually an APC, governor. And expectation is that since you are from APC and the idea of Fulani has been loitering around with cows is traceable to APC, then you've got to be very careful the way you respond, especially to statements made by members of the cabinet of APC government. You understand? Ordinarily, politics demand that you have to be careful the way you attack such issues. You have to do with, sometimes you just shut down, pretend as if you did not hear it. You understand? But when it comes to this man, talking about Akeredolu, I have so much respect for him. He will always fire back. He will tell you that the people who put me in that position is not just the party alone. The party was just a platform, but it was the people that did it. I respect him, no matter who he is and whatever he has been doing, for this kind of reaction towards national issues that like this. I kind of respect him. Now, look at some of the things he has said around it. We are talking about a case where these other people, the hazard of what they claim to be economic activity is far beyond even the lives of Nigerians. Every time they have an opportunity of staying in a particular community, before you know, there will be multiple reports coming out, chunking out, reports of kidnapping, reports of taking advantage of women, the report of killing young and prominent people, reports of, hacking down businessmen. All manner of unbelievable reports will be coming. And ideally, every reasonable person must, think about his people first. Just imagine having a child at home and you have this neighbor that comes around to just play with your child, and every time he leaves injury in the body of your child, every reasonable man will tell you, "Oh God, don't come again. Never you step to my house again." Because every time you come, it's either the child is crying, it's either I come back and see injury. When I say is this brother that is causing it, don't come again. Why should you be thinking of taking someone to court on the grounds of that? And I love his classification of his statement. You understand? I think this kind of thing, as it already been made public, possibly Malami will go through it and will have a rethink. We are not hating the Fulanis. This is one of the things that people need to, arrive at. It's not the issue of profiling anybody in respect to a particular crime, but it's an issue that has over the years been lingering, and it has been proven to be true. And sometimes when the people scream out and say, "Hey, this is what they are doing," they will come out boldly and say, "We own the forests. There's nothing you can do. If you don't allow us to eat your crops, then you are not ready to be alive." And this is, with the way things are going, so I perceive that so many states will not implement this thing because of possibly fear of returning back as governor in the next 4 years or in the next 2 years, fear of political position. So you now realize some people are even willing to trade the lives of their own people. Say, "You can take out my people's life as long as my political future is secured." Despite how much embezzlement some of them have enjoyed, they will still want to, even if trade the lives of the entirety of their own people just to stay. And sometimes this is totally unthinkable. I just keep imagining why people should prefer their people to, they use their people like a ransom, a kind of, just for their lofty position. Whether the decision is good enough or not, they don't mind. But people like Akeredolu, so Amotekun came into being because of Akeredolu when he said, "I don't mind to stake my second term." I think if you check our feed many months ago, you're going to see it before his election. As at that time, the deputy was even threatening him, leaving him and ready to, come against him. But he didn't mind. He said, "I don't mind to let go of my position as a governor of Ondo State for my people. If that will make me, as far as I establish Amotekun and I go, I'll be happy." And guess what? He established Amotekun. The people saw how much willingness he had to protect them. They voted him back into office. You understand? These are some of the things that some governors should be learning from. Malami has been given an option, and that option is, let's get to the court. You are a senior advocate of Nigeria. I'm a senior advocate of Nigeria. I will defend it with everything I've got inside of me. So we are waiting to see what the response of Malami will be. That's where we like to leave it. Go to our comment section. Let's interact. Is this kind of attitude what we are expecting from other governors?